Hello everybody and welcome to the March 6th edition of the Big Pauly Show. I am Paul Blom here in Pinellas Park, Florida. We too did not escape the recent batch of bad weather that has hit most of the eastern and mid-east United States, and my thoughts go out to the people of Kentucky, Indiana, Tennessee, and all the other states that got hit with tornadoes. Sunday morning here was very, very windy, and about 5 o'clock we had some very high winds knock off a roof not too far from my home, and did some damage in the Tampa Bay area when they were saying the weather would not be severe, or there would be a light risk of severe weather. So again, my sympathy and condolences to all of you up north, and I hope everybody recovers from that batch of storms real well. The controversy of Rush Limbaugh is center stage right now. Several advertisers have removed themselves from his 12 to 3 show, 12 to 3 Eastern time. And for those of you who did not catch it, he was critical of a woman named Sandra Fluke, F-L-U-K-E, like something happening that's a fluke. She testified at a Republican House Committee for Contraception, if you can believe that, and she said something to the effect of ovarian cysts necessitate her having contraception for sex, and Rush bashed her, calling her a slut and a prostitute. And of course, this is not the first time Rush has had controversy darken his door. Remember his comments vis-a-vis Donovan McNabb several years ago. He was a commentator for ESPN, and he made comments basically questioning Donovan McNabb's mental prowess, and he got yanked off of ESPN very, very quickly. The only thing I think in the long term that this Rush Limbaugh controversy is going to prove is the stranglehold Clear Channel has of stations that carry Rush Limbaugh. Now, this is not meant as an assault on Clear Channel or any of you in the Republican line of thinking, because I think there are idiots on both sides of the aisle. I don't think stupidity has a political limit, but the people who organized this protest and went after advertisers for Rush Limbaugh, I don't understand why they did not go after Clear Channel stations and just Clear Channel in general, and just go knocking on doors and saying, hey, would you mind removing that idiot, that Rush Limbaugh guy from the air? And had they targeted Clear Channel and the stations that they have hosting Rush's show, I think they would have been much more successful. Also today I was reading in the Las Vegas Sun, which is one of my favorite papers to read during the day, which is connected to the Las Vegas Review-Journal, that the pornography industry is thinking of moving to Las Vegas in southern Nevada, because the Los Angeles City Council, in a huge waste of time, if you ask me, said that if you are going to have videos with sex in them, that the males are going to have to be required to wear condoms. Now, sure, it's a wise idea for men to wear condoms for sex that does not procreate another being. If a man is having sex with a woman, that is. Or gay videos are very, very popular amongst gay men, of course. But my question is, how would Los Angeles enforce such a rule? Are they going to go to these porn shoots in Los Angeles and make sure that a man is wearing a condom where he should be wearing it? Or are they going to hire a bunch of perverts or a pervert to watch every porn movie, whether it's a male on female or male on male? Are they going to watch every porn movie being shot there and watch and say, oh, you're not wearing a condom there, young man. We're gonna find the movie producers there, and you better make sure you wrap that rascal. See, I am against laws that are common sense intensive. We already have common sense. Why do we need rules that are basically common sense on parchment? The reason why I am against rules that dictate common sense, because it gives government the authority to decide what is best for you. It's not necessary. The people in government are just as capable of being as stupid as us common people are. So there's no need to place yourself above us. Just be one of us. You know, don't be like these people up in D.C. that you know, think that they are better at everything that they do, and you know, you're just one of the sheep, one of the many sheep out there, according to them. You know, it doesn't have to be that way. If you need common sense, go to your friends, go to your church, go to your family, and between the three of them, they're going to tell you what's best for you. That's the way it should be handled. You know, if you can't figure it out for yourself, go to someone else, and they could probably think. You know, go to the people you trust, and they will figure it out for you. You don't have to go to government for every damn thing. So that's how I feel about that. Let's see what else is going on in the news. Kirk Cameron has recently come out and said homosexuality is a sin. Well, good for you, Kirk. I'm not all that convinced it is. And I'm a straight guy who, you know, I'm a Ron Paul Republican, but I'm socially liberal. I don't think that government has the right to dictate to you what you should do in your personal life. House Speaker Boehner is saying that airstrikes against Syria would be premature. Situation is muddled. Well, we need to do something with Syria. I really don't understand why we want to bomb Iran, as John McCain often says, and why we're not doing anything in Syria. It's very unclear who the good guys and the bad guys are, but we know that, according to a report I saw last week, 7,500 people at least have been killed in the clashes there. Jury convicts Texas financier R. Alan Stanford on 13 of 14 charges in a $7 billion Ponzi scheme. Well, that's good. Dow has fallen almost 200 points in midday trading. As I record this, it is, what time is it? 1:15 on the 6th of March. Congratulations to the USF basketballs. They are having one of the best seasons they have had since the early 1990s. And they are in the Big East tournament right now. They are awaiting their opponent in their second round game on Wednesday night. And if they win that, they probably get Notre Dame. But they should make the NCAA tournament that will be taking place starting next week. Let's see what else is going on in the news. Robert Sherman died in London at age 86. He wrote several songs that were used in Disney movies or at theme parks, including "It's a Small World After All." Yeah, I used to go to Disney World when I was a kid, and you always go on that small world ride with the kiddies, and you know, it kills good time. And you hear, "It's a small world after all, it's a small world after all," over and over and over again in this ride until it gives you a splitting headache. So he is left us at age 86. Allstate, going back to the Rush Limbaugh controversy, he has been Allstate, the most recent company to pull their ads. We've had about 9. I don't have a mouse in my pocket, by the way. About 9 advertisers, but they should have gone after the stations that carry Rush and protested there. You know, makes no sense to go after advertisers because Limbaugh, yes, his image is going to be tarnished for a while, but like the Donovan McNabb thing, he bounced back from that. And as I speak, Barack Obama is holding a news conference from the White House. Don't know what he's talking about. I imagine you could choose a whole bunch of things. Today is Super Tuesday, of course, so I expect the race between Romney, Gingrich, Santorum, and Ron Paul to continue, because should Gingrich or Santorum drop out, it's only going to feed voters to Ron Paul So I think this is kind of an intentional thing where they're all staying in the race to make sure Ron Paul and, say, Mitt Romney don't go heads up against each other. Because if it's just mano a mano, Ron Paul's going to win that fight. And I see by the clock on the wall here that 10 minutes has elapsed. So it's time for me to bid you adieu till next week. This has been the Big Pauly Show for the 6th of March 2012, and I will catch you again real soon. Bye-bye for now.